Hello and welcome back to our HIP Republic of Ireland campaign. In our last episode, we declared war on our brother, the High King of Tara, down here for our friend... Where do we find friends here? Our friend Donald Dove's claim on the county of Wicklow. So we should be expanding our realm once we win this war, which shouldn't be too difficult. We're already up to 71%. We're pursuing his army, which actually was going over here instead of where I expected it to go. We'll follow over that way, I think. Actually, we don't even need to, because that siege has given us 100%, so we can just enforce our demands. Alright, so Donald Dove, now a Lord Mayor, now considers himself a powerful vassal and is angry that he's not on the council. Come on. We gave you a whole county. Why you gotta be like that? Oh, we do have an open council position. Oh, wasn't he our ambassador already? So we could just reappoint him. Never mind then. He's just reminding me of what I was gonna do anyway. So I guess we'll send him to improve relations. Though I don't think we really need relations improved with anybody. At least none of our vassals. I suppose we could send it to improve relations with a foreign ruler so that we can build cheaper trade posts in their land. We are going to want to build another one in the Irish Sea since we don't have control over this zone currently, so maybe we could send him to the King of Scotland. How much, theoretically, would it cost to build one here right now? It's fairly cheap anyway. So I don't think that's really necessary. I suppose the other thing we could do is to have him attempt to fabricate a claim somewhere, which possibly is worth doing. We can definitely seize coastal counties with our siege or our trade post related CBs, but we don't have the same option with inland counties, so possibly fabricating claims is worth doing there. Just check the duchies here. So this has 2 inland counties, so we're going to need at least one of these to be able to usurp the duchy title. Okay, I think we'll send him to fabricate a claim in Austria. We also need to appoint a new commander. We will avoid giving it to Donald Dove because he's not going to be able to lead armies anyway. Give it to the Bishop of Downpatrick here, or at least he won't be able to lead armies while he's off doing his job for me. Okay, our other friend, Adon, is inviting us for another party. Of course we'll come. Ooh. It looks like the High Kingdom has been usurped by somebody here. What happened to this, actually? Somebody had a claim, I assume. Conquered as a claimant, yeah. Okay. Well, this gives the most powerful realm on the island, unless we're the most powerful now, which we might be, more borders with us. I guess we were bordering them already. But since this is a titular title, this doesn't give them any further de jure claims on us or anything. But it will make this county a lot harder to take once we find we want to do that. Okay, we lost our court chaplain, who apparently became the Ruark of Leinster. So we'll appoint... I guess we'll appoint the landed character, since he is our vassal. We'll help his opinion, and just send him to improve religious relations with the Pope. Alright, so our truce down in Wexford. I had another year left on that. If we could kill the Earl in the meantime, we could shorten that, but still no chance of that happening, it looks like. Oh, but already, our good friend Donald Dove has done us another favour by managing to fabricate a claim on Osterha. So it's going to cost us 285 gold and 100 prestige, but I think that's probably worth it. We'll use it, and I think we'll just declare immediately. The council is unanimously in favour. I didn't check if he had any alliances or anything, which is certainly something that I should do, but it turns out we're fine. Just disband these guys. And he's not going to catch my army there. Well, I thought he wasn't going to catch my army, but I guess I was wrong. Alright, let's see if we can get there in time. Your dog is growing quickly and is no longer a little puppy. He runs fast and has a keen nose, and your dog handlers praise his good character. Good dog. You gain 10 prestige. Okay, we didn't get there in time. That's okay though, we should be able to catch his army before it gets out at this point. With our superior numbers. A grandson was born. Alright. An illegitimate one. We could legitimize him, possibly. Apparently we can't. Okay. Probably only you can legitimize your own children. You've arrived at the private rooms of Adon. There's plenty of food and drink here, and the mood is decidedly merry. We're looking forward to this. Okay. So we win the battle. We'll, I think, just split in half and send part of the army to go and siege, and we'll use the other half to pursue him. And Adon has given us a gift of 4 gold. Adon, you are drunk. But I appreciate it anyway. Alright, so we're going to play and find out who's the better strategist, which I don't think we've done with Adon. Played for hours, the tides of fortune ebbing and flowing as you try to attack your opponent's positions without opening your defense too much. We found a critical opening, made a few inspired and aggressive moves, and won the game. So, another victory then. It's actually retreating all the way across to Scotland. The reveling and carousing is over for now. Time to get back to real life. Well, it was fun. Let's just wait here and see if he's inclined to come back across the strait, and then we'll fight him. I don't really feel like chasing him up to wherever he's going. Meanwhile, we're sieging his land, so that'll bring us the victory at some point. We are short a commander. This bishop can do it. When I introduced my friend to Lord Mayor Donald Dove, I had high hopes. I hoped they would become fast friends so we could spend time together, the three of us. So I assume we're talking about our only other friend, Adon. They had a great time together. We gained 5 prestige. Does that mean they became friends? It does. Great. We've arrived at the private rooms of Rewood in Adon. Okay, well, we'll just do it again then. We'll have a rematch. And we lost this time. Alright, fair play. We'll get you next time. Probably. It was fun, we gained 20 more prestige. The army has crossed back across the strait. We're not going to catch him here, so we'll just continue to follow him. We're about to finish our siege here. Oh, and we could actually capture the enemy commander, so let's do that. Gets us instantly 100%. I guess we could try to ransom him. He doesn't have enough money for that, though. Let's enforce our demands. Okay, so there is a city here. I think I should be able to grant the county title to Mayor Tig here. So we can end up with a city vassal, which would be preferable. So we'll disband this. We do have, I think, yeah, 2 of the 3 counties here. We're going to capture this one as soon as our truce expires, which will allow us to usurp the duchy title. Which is something we'll probably do. There's an argument against it because we're going to have to hold on to it ourselves. We are only a duke or a grand mayor. So we can't grant it to somebody else without making them independent, and that's going to annoy the vassals in here. Our new Lord Mayor Tig, who now thinks he should be on the council, incidentally. And of course, well, it'll annoy Donald Dove, but he likes us so much that that won't matter. I think holding a second duchy will increase our domain limit, though, so that's pretty good. Speaking of Donald Dove, we're off to have another drinking party with him, of course. We can actually create the titular Duchy of Osterho, but I don't think that's something that we really want to do. So our truce is going to be over in just a few months here. Sometimes I wonder how people of the other gender urinate. I mean, I know where it comes out of. I'm not a child, I'm aware of these things, but I'm talking about how they do it. For instance, do they stand up? How do they aim it? Does it come out at a different speed? Such important questions. We get Naval Gazer until August 1084, so about a year. Use diplomacy and gain learning. These questions. Surely we can find some kind of book in our library. Oh, I guess it's 1083. Maybe people don't really know about this stuff. Or at least don't have books on it. A message arrives informing you that the Emir of Toledo is planning to open a foreign trade route. As this route is intended to travel through your areas of interest, you are surely entitled to some compensation. Yeah, absolutely. He understands our concerns, but his undertakings are none of our business. Alright. How rude. Okay, I think our truce is over. So we should be able to immediately declare war to seize Wexford. He also has a holding in Wicklow, which we'll want to take at some point as well. But I think we'll take the county first. The council approves. And speaking of the council approving things, we should be able to change another law now, if we so desire. Or if we're able to. We'd have 3 supporters and 3 opponents, which I don't know whether that gives us the victory or not. Surely we should get the casting vote, so whichever side we're on should win, but I don't know if it actually works that way. Alternatively, we could go for centralization, which the last time we tried that it didn't work, of course. Everyone is undecided. Don't think we really want to mess with obligations. Slightly more tax-focused for our city vassals. I think that's fine. Alright, I'm gonna try to pass imprisonment and we'll see what happens when we have a tied vote. I don't really care about the council voting on imprisonment that much, but doing this more for the information. Let's see, we'll disband you, I think, and everyone else can just meet up over here. So we should have 3 and 3. We've arrived at Donald Dove's rooms and we're gonna get drunk. Let's get it started. Alright, so that was rejected. I didn't keep an eye on the thing, so I'll assume it did end up as 3 versus 3. So I'll take that to mean that a tied vote does not pass. Which is good to know. Alright, we'll bring out the board in pieces and play to see who's the better strategist. We have won the game. Good for us. Time to get back to real life. We gain some prestige, and this illegitimate child lacks a childhood focus. Let's give her... Maybe we can make a good commander out of her. Would be useful. Alright, so an easy battle. Just take half and follow him. Probably not going much further than Tyrone. And we are going to catch him there. Alright, up to 67, and I doubt he's going to be able to siege anything. That many troops left, other than trade posts. We're gonna go for a second drinking session with Donald Dove, okay. Why not? Our Lord Mayor here is trying to seize a trade post from one of our other patricians, that's fine. You discovered a plot where this person wants to kill... I think this is my son again. Alright, well we asked her to stop before, so... Oh, it's her husband, actually. Who is my son, yes. We'll just tell her to stop again, that's fine. Cruising is over for now, time to get back to real life, more prestige. And hopefully just a single siege down here will give us 100% in this war. And it did. Alright, so we don't want to keep the county here, I don't think, unless there's something else we can give away. Alright, we have the lower castle holding as well, so we can just give this away. And keep the city, which is the top holding here now, yes, okay. Prosperity faction is now neutral, that's fine. So we definitely like to take Kildare at some point to fill in this little hole in our territory here, but we can just usurp this. So I think we'll just go ahead and do that. We only have the one duchy title, so this is fine. Not this, we want to go usurp. Cost us 143 gold, not an issue. Which gives us the de jure ducal claim on the county, which we'll have to press against our uncle, the High King of Tara, who is probably stronger than anyone else we fought so far, but I think we can beat him. 2,500 versus our 4.5 or thereabouts. That should be easy enough. We are going to have to hold on to this duchy title, which is going to mean an opinion penalty with all of the people in there, including our good friend Donald Dove, but he's not going to be mad about it. This guy, on the other hand, is going to be mad about it. Let's see, who would be a decent steward? Who do we have on our council that we could potentially get rid of? I guess our steward is the person that we can most afford to fire. He's our friend as well, so he's not going to even dislike us too much over it. We'll end up with a worse steward though, which will be bad for our income. So maybe we will avoid doing that for the moment, as long as he's not actually causing us any problems. Which I don't think he is. The Prosperity faction is fairly strong, but their mood is content, so I don't think they're going to do anything. Okay, so we'll just leave things as they are for the moment, but we'll probably go to war for this county in the next episode. But we're just about out of time for this one, so thanks for watching, and join me again then.